Yeah, so when your people are paying $20,000 and $30,000 for to have their windows wrapped, and then they're like $200 a month, $300 a month for windows, you don't have to do them all at once. What's going on, everybody? Rob here. Let's talk windows. People are paying $20,000, $30,000 for new windows. Check this out. These are all new windows. These are double pane with the air on the inside, you know, so they don't fog on it in the wintertime. You know, some windows fog on the inside. These don't. They're double hung where you can flip them over and clean them, and they got the screen. So these windows are very good windows. We paid about $158 per window. Okay, so that's $450 for all this right here. But we ordered them ourselves. A good buddy of mine does housing projects or whatever, like not housing projects, but he does houses like projects for rehabbers. And so he told me, I'm gonna measure them, you order them, you pick them up, and then I'm gonna install them for you. Now he got the thing where he wrapped these are wrapped. See, all this is beautiful, right? You don't have to worry about painting them or anything like that. But this is $450 in windows. So other people are going and they're spending, you know, $30,000, $40,000. Well, let's do the whole house together and let's do this. You're paying $200, $300 a month for windows. Those windows were put in when we first moved in, those sliders, and I got sold on those. That slider right there was about $1,000 or $1,500 installed, and they wrapped the outside. Now that wrapped outside is about 30 years old, and you see that's why it's much better than paint, because that's about 30 years old, right? This is painted right here. I got to do the underside, right? But let me show you the windows how they were beforehand. And we're doing them little by little. So when times have changed, years has changed. So this is where we got our air conditioner. So I know these windows to be replaced. We haven't replaced them mainly because we use the window for the window unit air conditioner. I'm gonna talk to you about that in a bit. But so I'm scraping and painting these. Actually, I did more than scrape. See, they're all down to bare wood. These windows are 115 years old. 115 years old. But we didn't replace these yet, mainly because we use this one for the air conditioner. And I know people that had a custom window made to go over the top of that, so they don't got to take this in and out, and another window made to go on the side. So that's pretty cool. So I'm considering that. I was going with split system, but I'm not. So all this is down to 110-year-old wood. They got paint and primer to go on this right here. These are what the windows originally looked like. It's a bathroom window right here. You see how bad that needs to be scraped and painted and everything. So I'm going to take that one down to bare wood like this, okay? But here's the thing. I had these done in the fall. $158 for a window. That's a brand new window. Double pane window. Brand new, double hung. But it's in the old frame. You see, this one wasn't wrapped yet. This one wasn't wrapped yet. This has to be wrapped. My neighbor's windows are wrapped. See, those are wrapped? Never have to paint them again once they're wrapped. So I do have to get my windows wrapped. All these need to be wrapped. Time, place, scheduling, you figure that out on your own. Now this is another new window right here, $158. Brand new double hung window, all put in there perfectly, right? And these have the outer window off, so we can open and close these if we need air. I did these myself. These are Menards windows that are vinyl, all vinyl. I bought them at Menards. I measured, I made the frame, and I put them in myself. So these right here, you see now these to open and close and everything. I'm gonna scrape and paint all this outside, so we have the extra money to completely wrap. Those are completely wrapped, and I may even wrap them one at a time. So I'm anticipating $500, maybe $600 to have all these windows replaced. That's what I'm estimating, $500, $600. So if you're thinking, even if you added those two windows over there, 500, that's about $1,000. So that's 1,500. This right here was 500, 600, so that's 15. That's almost $2,000. You count the windows. Then I got my two windows, three windows in the back on the other side of the house that I bought and put on, right? So I think these are almost done. So check this out. Now this one wasn't done yet. This is a 110-year-old window that's got to be scraped and painted still, right? So this one wasn't replaced. But if you look at this one right here, this looks like it wasn't replaced because I didn't take the outside windows off. That's a brand new window on the inside. Double hung, double pane. This one don't open and close. We don't have access to this gangway or nothing like that. So this is all going to be scraped and painted or wrapped, right? Scraped and painted or wrapped. This is going to be a special order. And then this one right here, it's going to be scraped and painted right now. But that's a brand new window on the inside. Double hung, double pane window with the gas and everything. So those windows on the inside of them, you touch them, they're inside room temperature. So that's 150, say even say 200, that's 400. It'll be $600 for the windows on this side. Now this isn't our gangway, so this right here is no window on this side right here. So these windows, I really don't care if they open or close. We have access to open and close the other sides, but these will be easier to wrap right here. These will be so much easier to wrap. But yeah, so when you're paying $20,000 and $30,000 to have their windows wrapped, and then they're like $200 a month, $300 a month for windows, you don't have to do them all at once. Do them 1, 2 at a time, but find somebody that does windows in your area or a rehabber. And then this is beautiful. This is all wrapped. See, all wrapped in aluminum. I want to find out how they did all that, because they made it look easier. I would have done all this like this. But so right now I'm scraping and painting. It does take money to have your house wrapped and everything wrapped. You see my upstairs is not wrapped. All that wood is painted. Me and my son painted all that wood. Me and my son, well, I painted this wood, me and my son painted that wood, but that whole top is wrapped with aluminum. That'll never have to be painted again, right? That one's wrapped in aluminum, but it's older than that one. So yeah, if you're getting these windows, don't be overpriced, don't be oversold. You could get them, do them little by little, couple by couple. And if you are going to one of these big brand name companies that sells windows, well, we'll do your whole house or whatever. How much for one side? Get that paid off, you know, because you're going to get a $20,000 loan, $30,000 loan. Then they're going to charge you interest on that loan. And then it comes out to a lot of money for a long time. So these right here, they're not as sealed as the newer windows. And I'm not going to caulk them closed. See, you could caulk those closed. If I caulk this whole thing closed, if I just caulk it closed, I don't have to worry about replacing them for a long time, you know, realistically, because there's not going to be any air leaks going through here, right? This has got to be reglazed. I'm gonna do a whole video on restoring windows, redoing windows. But yeah, that's good. So even if these old ones, if I caulk them closed, there's not going to be anything going in there. See, that's all new windows, double hung. They open and close these or whatever, but we're really good neighbors, right? So this right here can be open, closed, and everything, but it's not wrapped. I think they just come with the square this way and the square this way, to tell you the truth. I don't think they do the little divot in the middle. They measure just the side right here, and they come out this way and go in that way. And I think that'll be the easier thing to do. So either way, that's about windows. So right now I'm scraping and painting, and down the road we're gonna go ahead and just have everything wrapped in aluminum, so we'll never have to scrape and paint again. Also, this is one thing right here. This is that lifetime outdoor paint. Didn't even last 5 years. Got to scrape and paint that too. Talk to you later. Subscribe, like, and share.